Hi everybody. So unfortunately I wasn't able to go live today. Had some technical issues with my software, my computer, so I will definitely do a live stream tomorrow. And maybe because I give a better warning of when it's gonna be, that it's gonna happen, then there are more people actually gonna join. Time is the same, 12 noon, so EST. And please submit your questions under this video in the comments so that I'm a little bit more prepared for tomorrow and I know what you guys are interested in, and maybe I'll prepare some interesting information for you to share. We'll definitely do the cards, and today I just wanted to do an extra reading focused on divine masculines and maybe some connection questions as a bonus content, because I wasn't able to go live as I promised, but I did have certain things in mind. I have a bunch of oracle cards with me as well, so I'm definitely getting extra information on where we are on the journey. And I will actually start with my Spirit Junkie deck. So I'll put a card of guidance, of like affirmation, guidance for divine feminines and then for divine masculines. What is important to remember on this auspicious day on the 11/11, the twin flame portal? For divine feminines, guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. This is a huge message. It's super important to remember that you are always guided. You always have help around. And in times of need, you just need to ask for it. You know, that's a very important part that people often forget. Are always at hand. Okay, what about divine masculines? What do they need to remember today? Or to affirm, right? I have my Hermit Tarot cards, so we're gonna pull messages for between the twins, and I've got my Dreamkeeper's Tarot back on track. I've cleared the deck, cleansed it, so yeah, it's back in rotation now, so it's fresh for this special read. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. Yes, divine masculines, yes, please focus on healthy and loving, and not what the majority of you have in your life or the majority of your relationships, right? That's a huge thing, right? For divine masculines to admit to what's healthy and what's not for them, and stop making people happy and people please, and suppressing what you want or what makes you happy, and not acknowledging people who make you happy for real. With the masculine nature, like in general, masculines are kind of wired to take care of others, to be the protectors, the decision makers, right? Somebody who can make decisions and support, help, and give help. Yeah. And really this is about remembering that, and sometimes kind of suppressing their needs, right? Because it's more like those people around me who need me, they come first, or that significant other next to me, her, his decisions or wishes mean more than mine. Like, unfortunately, a lot of times that's what happens in life. Okay, yeah, let's get to the tarot. Yeah, let's see. This is the focused reading, so we're gonna ask some good questions. For example, what's the block or what's intimidating for divine masculines on this journey? Got 4 of Cups right away. What is blocking them from moving towards union? All right, got 3 cards. We have 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords in reverse, and the World. Wow. Yeah. So definitely I'm getting with the World, especially getting a bigger perspective on things, so they're getting hung up on details, both details in their current karmic circumstances and some details that are bothering them about the connection with divine feminine. So there is still, like, the devil is in the details, right? There's still certain things that they can't see clearly, because, you know, like, there is a saying, you can't see forest for the trees. So they're on the tree level, not the forest level. And other parts, so Six of Swords in reverse, so, you know, chaos in their life, a lot of hassle, feeling like there's just too much going on and they just have to keep up with what's there, right? I mean, a lot of us can get into this cycle where we're just kind of juggling a lot of things, almost literally, right? You can imagine a person juggling, they can't let go. There is no stop. You just keep going, trying to be on top of everything. And there is no time to have a think about, what do I want, or why am I doing this, right? How do I get out of it? Like, for real, take a break, breathe out, and think about it. So the most important step here is, of course, to give yourself some space to relax and be able to recharge and kind of reflect with a healthy state of mind. Four of Cups here, missed opportunity. Yeah, so there is a sadness or disappointment that there was a good moment in time somewhere back in the day, where there was a good opportunity to get closer with Divine Feminine or to do this right. But from where they are now, they already made some wrong choices and made some mistakes. And now they feel like it's a lot of hard work, basically, to try to make it work. At least that's where they are at the moment, right? Like, there are a lot of challenges they have to be overcome somehow. Certain things need explanation because they made those wrong choices and they never kind of played it back to Divine Feminine, right? Of what it meant, or that they realized with time that those were a mistake. Or they made it in a rush without thinking, right? So there will be some hard conversations happening for that cycle to close and for new things to start, and that's intimidating to Divine Masculine. Okay, let's keep going. So what is happening in their 3D life? Yeah, let's see that. What's currently in their space, in their conscious reality? All right, we have Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse. All right. So yeah, definitely there is a feeling of loneliness and being left out in the cold. The Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting that they're seeing some potential with like some career potentials or making money, some new ways of finding that. So that's on the horizon. At least they're considering, yeah, for many of them I'm hearing they're considering new ways of getting income. Maybe that's part of the karmic situation and they need to unhook it by finding new ways, and that's what they're busy with. So they either already have some ideas that they're going to pursue, or they're brainstorming some ideas. They're looking at different options, different directions, kind of like trying to change the strategy, which is key here. Yeah. Hopefully that will bring them into kind of internal journey where they can start making changes in the mindset to kind of bring, as within so without, to bring that energy in to create abundance. But either way, it's a good start. Maybe that change of the approach will help them look within and change the mindset. Five of Pentacles, yeah, definitely loneliness without the Divine Feminines. You see the Empress in reverse. They know they don't have the Empress in their life, or at least it's not the level of closeness as they want to. For some, I'm getting that they are in communication with Divine Feminine, but they're not in a good place with each other. So there's some, like recently there was some fallout where they feel like they've been let out in the cold. There was some sort of talking to that Divine Feminines did, and they feel like they've been, it's almost like feeling that I'm in a timeout now, you know, like that. And I see this guy almost like looking like a guilty boy that did something wrong. Yes, was left out in a timeout. But you know, again, it's a possibility to use that time. See, the boy is in the church to meditate, to pray, to understand what's going on and what I want to do next. So it's kind of that space now. Right, what else? What else? What is the divine guidance? And I'm gonna use the Rider-Waite deck, or the new deck. What's the divine guidance for divine masculines? And then we'll get the scene for divine feminines at this time. What is the divine guidance for divine masculines on the journey, on this marvelous day where the energies are coming together? Wow. Anything else? I guess that's it. So we have the Temperance and the Knight of Cups. Amazing two cards. Yeah. Manifestation takes time. Be patient. Stay the course. Remember about your goals and your love. That love should be guiding you. The feeling of this twin flame love, right? That's, embrace it, you know, let it fill you in, kind of like let it spread out in your body, in your soul. And that's not only towards your divine feminine, right? It's much bigger than that. It's this love, it's self-love, it's love for your feminine, it's love for people, to the divine, of course, and love to people around us. And it's easier said than done to kind of embrace it and follow that loving path in your life. But that's the goal, really. That's the guidance, to follow the path of love. So you're, wherever you go, wherever your horse takes you, you are spreading that love, and you're shining with this love, right? Because when you are in the energy of love, it ignites people around you as well. And yeah, just know that a lot of things are happening behind the scenes. So even if it seems like there is no movement forward with your feminine, there's definitely, you know, some angels are at work, certain alchemy is happening on the background, and the energies are being balanced out. And definitely there are some downloads and upgrades coming from the divine for the both of you. Not just the divine feminine, but for both of you. Okay, I'm actually gonna shuffle again, and we're gonna get guidance for divine feminine. All right. Anything else? Wow, I got a few actually. It's a story. We have Two of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, love this, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so I'm gonna read them like that. So basically, this one was separate, like this Two of Swords. So that's basically get out of your head, follow your heart, follow your intuition, right? I know it's like the classic, but you know, it's again, it needs reminding, at least for some of you, that this is a journey where you need to decide with your heart, with your intuition, and by, you know, connecting with your higher power, rather than logical decisions that come from what you already know, what you had experienced before. That's almost like the whole point, is to break that setup, to break that structure, to get you to think in a new way, and actually to be able to understand why the old way isn't working or wouldn't work. That's the whole learning experience, right? That you understand that, so that in the future you can also help other people get out of their head, of their stereotypes, of their frames, to be able to find the, you know, to follow the laws of nature and to find the loving path, to be able to make decisions out of love and not out of fear or limitations. And then, of course, embrace this pentacle power, you know, keep working. Remember how beautiful and powerful you are on your own. You don't need masculine to define you, to make you happy. You're supposed to be wholesome and happy first. That will attract divine masculine, in that order, right? And it means abundance in the physical as well. So don't think that this path, the light worker path, is not gonna help you be successful and abundant in the physical. Like, have, you know, things of comfort, have the lifestyle that you know makes you happy, pursue your hobbies, right? Because it's also important to leave time to nurture our soul, our curiosity, you know, our natural aptitude to certain things. like if not everybody, you know, on the twin flame journey have some dedication or interest in arts or in being creative. And by arts I mean it could be fine arts, could be music, could be creative writing, right? Different variations of any of those. But yeah, make sure that at least if you don't have you know, whatever you're guided to, if you don't have like a full-time light worker responsibility or you know, career right now, then at least you can start, and you're still doing inner work, working on yourself, preparing yourself for that, finding out what's happening, how do you want to proceed, what your light work is about, then that still doesn't stop you from expressing your creations, you know, your inner passion into something beautiful in terms of art. And then we have, yeah, Nine of Swords together with the Wheel of Fortune. So again, this is about transmuting anxiety and fear. Don't forget that inner work is very important. The universe, the divine, will be helping you on the way, both to transmute the negative that you already have, but also to, they will create certain scenarios where this will be tested, or that it will show up for you, right? It will be lit up so you can see. Like when you react emotional, that's your trigger, right? Then you can see that's what you need to work on. And at first it may seem like a completely logical situation where objectively you had the right to be angry or upset, or, you know, lash out on somebody or whatever, like take that trash decision. But when you come down and you're in a balanced state, you can play it back and see how things could have been done differently. You know, embrace that light worker, master teacher perspective. You know, how you could have reacted with more wisdom or turn things around, so that it's more beneficial both for you and for other people involved. Okay, I've got my Keepers of the Light deck, so I'm gonna pull a card for each of twins. Let's start with Divine Feminines, actually. Oh, that was quick. We have Gaia, Earth connection. Mother Gaia. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Yes, so the main message is about staying grounded. Also, I always see this card as, you know, remembering the connection to nature. So if you have pets or plants, maybe spend some extra time to take care of those. If you have an ability to be in nature, do that today. That's a confirmation that it's something that can be, you know, opening you to new experiences or nourishing your soul. Especially if you have Earth in your chart, in your natal chart. Okay, let's see what we have for Divine Masculines. What's the guidance from the Keepers of the Light? Okay, we have Avatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Well, actually, the last time I used these cards, we had exactly the same card for Divine Masculines. So this is just another confirmation, dear masculines, that your consciousness is expanding. You're growing as a person, as a being on this planet Earth, right? So be open to new discoveries and new experiences in your life, and anticipate changes for sure. That's what I'm telling my Divine Masculine, that regardless of where we are and what happens next, and I mean, I don't know everything that's gonna happen next, right? But I can guarantee you one thing, that, you know, our lives will be changing. We will be changing because we also impact each other in that way. We stimulate each other's development and growth. And our lives inevitably will be changing as a result. So one thing is for sure, that we're not gonna stay where we are, right? Okay, and I've got the Hermit Tarot, so I'm gonna pull some messages from DM to DF, and then vice versa. Okay. Don't forget to submit your questions in the comments below, so that I can, we'll make sure to cover them tomorrow. And even if you miss the live stream, that will be posted on the channel, so you will at least be able to play back the video and get answers to your questions. Okay, so from DMs to DFs, we have I'm sorry. You are so very special. You already know. And one want. You already know, baby. Passion and sexual drive. That's nice. Now from DS to DMs. Let's pull some more. Oops, too many. Okay, so got a few, but I will take them all. Let me hold you. That's nice. Love is the answer. 1 cup. Definitely. I think so, yes. And I imagine you naked. So divine feminine is more in the cup energy, but with a mix of wand as well. Yeah, so there's definitely emotional closeness, feeling of that closeness on the day. It's such a huge day. Of course it is. Let me just hold the cards once again. And then love is the answer. 1 cup, which is Ace of Cups. So let me hold you, you know, all this lovey-dovey energy. But also, yeah, also definitely there is a physical attraction. There is the sexual pull. It looks like for both of the twins, it's working, right? For masculine, it's actually more of apologetic energy, and it's like, well, you already know that you're special, right? How special you are, you already know. So that's just a confirmation. If they don't tell you how special you are, they just believe that you already know. They're trying to figure out how they could match that. Let's be honest. Okay, I hope this has been a useful reading for you. Happy 11/11. Yeah, make the most out of it, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll do the morning reading most likely, and then I'll do live at 12 noon EST as well. Bye guys.